Well, you guys, good morning, good afternoon, happy Tuesday. I've got some bad news and some good news. And I'm going to give you the bad news first. The bad news is I missed the big move on UCAR today. The good news is, though, I did catch the big move on CREG. So it works out. And the good news is, too, the market is clearly heating back up. Things are running like crazy, almost too crazy. I got to say, we had a lot happening today, almost too much happening today. Let's all break it down real quick. Got a lot to talk about. So I started the morning in pre-market on UCAR. I thought for sure this was going to be the one today, and it was. I tried to get aggressive back in pre-market. I took 2 losses to start. That was hard. I'm going to walk through exactly how you should be trading right now, what I'm noticing in terms of adapting and everything. But this was hard. So I come in and I see this massive move. We pull back off of VWAP. I see buyers stepping off of VWAP. And so I'm trying to take it here for the curls back up into the highs because I saw we had range. Well, I made a couple bucks here and I saw that it wasn't going to follow through, so I cut it. Then we come back out of the pull back. We reclaim VWAP. Price breaks back above it, just gets stuck and try to take it again to see if this wants to get squeezing back up into the highs again. I'm like, man, I know that. I just know it's going to be the one. And it lets me down again. This time I take a half size loss. This was a half size position. This was a quarter size position, just for reference. I really did like this today. I liked it so much. But I just don't get it going in pre-market, so I start the day red. And the hardest thing to do is to start the day red because I've got no cushion to work with, and I'm almost fighting against myself now. And so then I come out of market open, and I'm watching this. It's obviously I can't play it through here because, of course, this is supply sitting through this range. And then I miss the entry here. It breaks over the high, it pulls back, and I miss the entry. Why did I miss it? Well, because I was trading LNAI. Now, I traded LNAI very good. And I'll go back and I'll show you here in a minute. I want to finish talking about this first, so we'll do one stock at a time. Gosh, and so I missed the entry. It breaks up over $1 and it halts. I'm like, oh, shoot. Now I'm starting the day red. I missed the entries on this. I'm not going back to green on this. And then I say, well, all right, I'm going to look for a different rip out of the halt and play the pullback over $1 a share. It resumes and it knifes off the dollar level. I'm waiting for the candle to close to then take my entry for the breakup higher. Well, guess what? By the time I waited for that candle to close, it's rocketing up through its highs. And I'm like, well, fantastic. Now I'm just watching this go and it halts again. Makes a new high. And so ultimately I missed out on a move from 105 all the way to $1.70. I am livid at this point. It took a lot to not get angry. So a game plan in my mind, well, here's what I want to do. I want to see this halt down and I want to see this resume. Put in place a bottom down here off the 20 EMA and curl back up into the 140s. And so I did just that. I had conviction in that game plan and was able to make a few bucks. Now, not enough to get back to a green day on this one particular. It is a green day today. Just to preface real quick, today's a green day. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But it's not because of UCAR, because I missed it. Anyways, I played the pullbacks here. I bought into the weakness here. I know it took some balls to do that small size position. As it resumed and confirmed off the 20 EMA, I added here for the breakup back to 150. I did get the move, and overall, I was out with some profit on this. So I'm not happy with this one. But let's go look at the other ones here. ATXG. Over on ATXG, you had this big move at market open. I was able to play this. I was really wanting to get this squeezing up. And you can see here, we sort of have this range formed going into the open. Well, we open up. Price pulls back off this past candle's low from right there before the bell. I take it off the flush to see if we couldn't get a squeeze up through these highs. And so, of course, we test upward trendline resistance. I go ahead and, of course, trim, and I take the rest out as we project off the highs. And so, in any case, that was that. So, as I'm missing UCAR, I did make some money on LNAI. You can see here, I'll show you the time frame. This was at 9:39 up to about 9:40s. And again, to show you back here on UCAR, when the rest of this was going down, it was at the same exact time. So I'm distracted trying to trade LNAI. You can see the same exact time. Look at this, 9:39, 9:40. And so over here watching LNAI while UCAR is going down. And so obviously you can't try and catch two things at once. You're going to miss both of them. So I was really focused here. You can see I literally played this at 9:39 whenever the entry on UCR would have taken place. So it is what it is. That's why I was just so upset with myself for missing it. But I can't do that. So anyways, this makes a big move out of the open on LNAI. I was watching it, of course, from the game plan from pre-market, which I'll show you here. The game plan here was to watch it over 66 for the range to 80 and $1, which is what I did. I waited for the break of 66, looked for price to pull back over 60, and I played it perfectly. As price pulled back and confirmed off the 9 EMA, I took my entry there. As you can see, I got filled a little bit higher than I would have liked. Got in there at 65 cents and was able to play it up to about 70 cents. So a nice little 5-cent play back up into the previous high of day. Overall, not too bad. I tried to add on the pullback to get squeezing up higher, and you can see I overall got a bit of a move higher, then it rejected off the high and took a full profit. Well, what I know now is as it pulls back after this first move to the upside, we have this big wick formed off the low, where now we know that there's demand sitting in this price range. So price pulls back again, and what can I expect? I want to see buyers confirm. So it pulls back. I see a buyer step back in. I take an entry on the next candle for the move back up higher in the top of its range, and I get this out of it. Of course, I have my stop here, bottom of this candle, entry here up here at 65 cents, risking off about 63, so 3 cents of risk. I got to move back up into the high of its range again. But in the process, missed UCAR. Oh, frustrating. Thankfully, though, we had some good stuff over on BIAF as well. This, too, was a big mover. This is the one that I played really well back on Friday for a pretty large win. Not too bad this morning either. You can see here we had the daily breakout for one, which, again, looked very nice. Break of the previous day's high over 270, which made me pretty fuzzy inside. It was pretty good. We, of course, had the flat top breakout formed here, too. Of course, higher lows and a flat top overhead. Nailed the breakout entry. Of course, stops go down here at 265 from a 280 entry, 15 cents of risk. I get a move here to $3, where, of course, price then rejects off the high. Big sellers pile in. I take a full profit over my entry after selling a majority up here underneath 3. So then as it pulls back, I'm looking for that next leg. I'm wanting something big here, and it pulls back. Of course, we put in place. Check this out. We've got a higher low, and so I'm looking to see if this wants to maintain trend to get legging up higher. Only downside here is, of course, just how tight this range was. I took the pullbacks here for the squeeze up higher. We got a bit of a move. I got a quick pop here from 287 to about 292. Really small move on small size, and overall was small green on that entry there, but this was the bulk of it here. Finally, though, to end the morning on a good note, we had CREG. If LNAI wasn't enough, CREG definitely was, and I have some frustration with this one too. We'll talk about it. But this is another China stock. I saw it poking up a little bit, and of course, yesterday we had W&W run 600%. Today we had UCAR, I should say you had probably UCAR run 300%. I didn't really get lucky enough to catch most of that move, unfortunately. But CREG, I thankfully was able to catch a pretty good move here. So we had a bunch of volume come in here on the break of the previous high of day. And, of course, watch for price to pull back off the 9 EMA. Took my entry there at 189, risking off of 175. A little bit loose on the stops because these Chinas can be a little bit crazy. So what I'd rather do is size down, have looser stops. That way I don't get stopped out of the move because some of these things can be a little bit wild. So, again, had about 15 cents, 10 cents or so share of risk. Got to move here all the way to over $2.20. Very happy with that. Of course, I was just trailing my stops off the 9 EMA. As it had respected that the entire time, I wanted to see it respect and give squeezing up higher, which it did later. You had this 5-minute pullback that I had a really good read on. You'll see right here where it pulls back off of VWAP on the 5-minute and then gets curling to new highs. I actually shut down right before that happened. I took my entry here. I had the perfect read. Look at this. Literally perfect read. Nailed it there with small size at 180, risking off of 170 for the curl back over 220. And it made the move, but as it began to reject off of the, as you can see, 9 EMA, I took a full profit and went sitting back. And I said, you know what, let's just shut down and enjoy the rest of the day. Ended up making the move. That sucks. But I was honestly, I'll be honest with you guys, just to be fully transparent, I was mad about today because I had small profit on W&W yesterday. But the Chinese theme I just hate. I don't have much conviction. So I have small profit on W&W yesterday. I missed pretty much the whole move on UCAR, and I was red on it. So it took a lot of discipline today to not go out of control. I traded very well on what I did trade. I'm green on everything except for UCAR, which I'm glad to say it is a green day, and it did what I could extremely well. What I did trade, I traded very well. I'm hoping, though, for better opportunities tomorrow, stuff that is not a China. If it is a China, I'll dabble with small size. That way I have some sort of meat in the game, at least. That's the goal for tomorrow. So, all green week so far. Knock on wood. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Overall, though, I'm happy. So, real quick, too, I want to tell you, we do have our annual sale going on today only for St. Patrick's Day. The code is GETLUCKY. I'll put the annual link in the description down below. If you want the free trial, that link is also down there as well. But if you do want to save over $765 over a year of momentum, use the link down below. Code is GETLUCKY. Hopefully I get lucky tomorrow, catch a full move on something, but overall today was still a pretty dang good day. I can't be too upset other than the fact that I just wish I could have caught it. All right. Y'all be good, be safe, be responsible. As always, if you did learn a thing or two, hit that subscribe button for daily content just like this. I will see you back tomorrow morning in the live stream or back here tomorrow for the daily recap, and I'll catch you there.